Hey guys, how you doing here? It's Prash. I do hope you're all well. First and foremost, before anything else, I do hope you are well, and I do hope that your families are also doing well, both physically and mentally. With this pandemic, I can understand it's very difficult. It's mentally difficult, not just physically. For some people, financially as well. But first and foremost, I think it's very important to address that in most of my videos now. Well, nearly every single video I've been doing that because it's something we're not going to get out of anytime soon, but it will evolve. It will have changes, good changes as the time goes on and the vaccine kicks in for everyone. But this video is mainly about the vaccine, but like I said, I just thought I'd mention you guys first to make sure you're all okay. Please do let me know how your families are doing. Even if you don't want to comment on the video about the vaccine, at least comment below and let me know how you're doing and how your families are doing, both mentally and physically, because I genuinely care. I'm just sat here actually watching a bit of Only Fools and Horses, but I just thought I'd pause it to make this video because I think it's an important video to make. The day of the vaccine, I had it on Monday. Today's Wednesday, so Monday 9:40 in the morning, had my vaccine, nice and easy. However, one of the doctors, I'm not going to say the surgery or the doctor's name, he did apologise, but it still pissed me right off. What happened was, as soon as I went in, I had my lanyard to show that I have hidden disabilities. That's why I'm exempt from wearing a mask. And I've been wearing my lanyard for 4 to 5 years now, because I used to work at Birmingham Airport. So I used to wear the lanyard before it even existed for this for the COVID. People say, you get some people that buy things on Amazon and say, oh yeah, I've got a lanyard because now I don't have to wear a mask. But then there's people who genuinely have health conditions in which makes it exempt for them to wear a mask. Is very difficult. So, I went in, had my lanyard. First woman I met, nice enough, she was in the queue telling me where to go. I wished her a good morning and a good day. Went in, first lady scanned my head. She was like, yeah, fine, how you doing today? So I said, you know what, how you doing? I'm actually doing really well. How are you doing today? I like to engage in conversation. I'm a positive person. That's what my brand is all about, Superlift Motivation. Boom. So I went in and I went into the reception area of this particular vicinity where they're doing the coronavirus vaccine injections. And I thought, okay, that's cool. Let me just pause this TV, guys. Sorry. So when I had my lanyard, one of the staff at the surgery said, in front of everyone, this is so embarrassing. She goes, excuse me, where's your mask? Oh God, guys, it's like deja vu. I'm getting like little flashbacks. I was quite embarrassed, and I literally at this point I said, I'm not gonna let people just take the piss and embarrass me like that. They could have put me to a corner, but no. I said, excuse me, I have a lanyard here, which is not a generic one that you can buy from Amazon. I have hidden disabilities and I'm severely prone to panic attacks. So before you judge me, please do think again. But I don't appreciate that. You embarrassing me like that, okay? And she then went to the doctor in the next room, and I think she was passing a message on to them, apparently, that, like, they said, oh, I think he's scared of needles. I mean, I'm thinking, holy shit, come on, really? Woman, I take TRT. Do I look like I'm scared of needles? Really? Anyway, she went to the doctor, and then when they called me in, they said, do you have any allergies? But before that, actually, so you have to fill out a form to say you've got no allergies or whatever. And I walked in, and the doctor looked at me, and he's seen I had a lanyard, and he says to me, he looked at me like I'm going to shoot him, and he went, please, no needles, I'm scared. And then he goes, don't worry, got nothing to worry about. I stared him down and I said, are you serious? He goes, sorry, I just thought I'd make a little bit of a joke. The nurse said that you're a bit scared of needles. I said, actually, sir, I have PTSD. Okay? So before you judge, possibly think again as to what people go through on a day-to-day basis without you people knowing. And it really pissed me off. And the guy goes, oh, I'm ever so sorry, I didn't mean to. I said, oh, perhaps next time you'll think rather than just speak what your mind says as opposed to what your heart thinks, And I was really upset by that. But anyway, it is what it is. Had my jab. Right, onto the side effects. 7 hours later after the jab, I had the, what do you call it, Astra something. This is the Oxford vaccine. So I've got a really bad back actually, so I'm just going to sit back. So I had the Astra vaccine, and so 7 hours later, I thought I'll have a little, bit of wine, and I just felt really lethargic. And I thought to myself, I thought maybe it's a sign of the vaccine. Um, then I didn't notice any pain. I felt a bit of numbness, but no pain. I'm used to this sort of thing, so I was fine with it. But then the next day, holy shit, guys, it felt like the worst fever I've ever had. I kid you not, it was horrendous. The lethargy was so bad, I could not even get out of bed. And even if I tried, I actually fell out of my bed at one point. I couldn't even go to the toilet properly. Um, then I noticed things like sickness. I did vomit twice already. That's very rare, by the way, but I've had 90% of the side effects. So, yep, I vomited. I've had a bit of a runny nose. Um, my chest has been a bit painful, even more than normal. I'm asthmatic, by the way. But also, what I've noticed is with this particular vaccine, and I will make another video on this, but if you're taking any form of medication after your vaccine, whether it be a painkiller, an antidepressant, a sleep aid, or anything, or even a recreational drug, you never know. But you need to bear in mind, okay, when you've got the vaccine inside your body, it takes at least 48 hours for that stuff to get around properly. Um, I'm not an expert on the vaccine, but this is from personal experience and my research that I've done. So, and I've noticed I took melatonin. I took 10 milligrams melatonin, which normally kicks in perfectly fine by like 10 o'clock. I took the melatonin at 8:30. I took it nice and early. Did not kick in until 2 or 3 in the morning. I took I took a THC edible to help me with my PTSD symptoms, because at night time my PTSD is ridiculous, and I find the cannabis helps me calm down. I'm using a certain strain that's mainly designed for people who have PTSD. It really calms them down. But no, I was completely knockout after 3 o'clock in the morning. But after I woke up the next day at 8 in the morning and I went straight back to sleep. I even had to phone work. I got in touch with my manager saying I can't make it. I'm having 90% of the side effects. I lost my appetite. My appetite's still not the best right now, but I'm able to speak, which is great. I'm able to speak, which is great. Yesterday, I made a video on social media, on Facebook. Didn't last any more than 2.5 minutes. I could not even get my words out properly. I was slurring my speech like I was drunk. It was really bad. I will make a separate video, but yeah, just to let you know, today I'm feeling a lot better. My legs, however, feel really weak, like I've still got the fever. Feeling, aches and, your pain and aches and pains, whatever you want to call them. Also, lethargy, still pretty bad. I'm actually getting a few chest pains, so I'm making a video. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this video short, sweet. I'm just going to leave it as that, guys. I'm going to, make some food in a bit. But listen, I'm going to make a proper video tomorrow on the ins and outs and side effects and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm all good. I'll be all right. With that being said, if anybody, if you can all do me a favour, just genuinely speaking, actually comment on my video. Let me know how you're feeling. Not after the vaccine, just before the vaccine. I don't care. All I care about is how you're doing, okay? So just comment. Let me know. I'll actually reply to every single comment. Let me know how you're feeling. But most important of all, how are your family feeling mentally and physically? How are you feeling mentally and physically? I love to know how people are doing, so then I can ensure I'm doing the right thing by, caring, by communicating to ensure that you're okay. If you're not okay, I'll ensure I do the most I can to make sure you are okay. Whether it be an ear to listen to, whether it be a phone call, anything, I genuinely care. So with that being said, I'm going to have a nice glass of wine. And with that being said, guys, have a great night. God bless you. Much love.